You will need some sort of meat. In this case, I'm using a little filet mignon. Then some sort of pickle. You can use any type of pickle you want. I'm using a 7 anni pepper, the stuffed with an anchovy. Little brioche bun. You can use focaccia. Some tomatoes. Here we have some raw honey, mustard, mayo, little paprika, pimenton, little lemon, and extra virgin olive oil. First thing we're gonna do is take our meat, just take a little bit of olive oil, just coat it. I mean, in this case, especially filet mignon doesn't have a lot of fat, so you wanna make sure it has a coating of fat before it goes in the pan. And I've taken this out 20 minutes before, so it's like at room temperature. And then we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle. I like to go with a generous amount of pepper in this kind of sandwich, and then just a little bit of sea salt on all sides. And a cast iron pan that's pretty hot, we go ahead with some olive oil and we put our filet in just to cook on all sides. Now we make our remoulade, whatever you want to call it. So we get the 7 anni pepper or your pickles, whatever you prefer. Cut it in small pieces. This is going to be enough for me. Put it in a bowl. Very, very simply. Now we're going to go ahead with the other ingredients. We're gonna add some of the raw honey. Just a little bit of this. Then we're gonna go ahead with a little bit of mustard. Just a little bit. And then our mayonnaise. A good dollop of mayonnaise. Kind of the ratio should be more mayonnaise than all of the other ingredients. And then you figure out, you adjust it however you like it. Super simple. And then the pimenton, I like to go really heavy just because it's gonna add a lot of smokiness to our, you know, relish, remoulade. I don't even know what you call it here, but you get the gist. And now all you do, you start mixing it before incorporating the lemon and the salt. So just start mixing it. Should have this kind of like orangey pinky sauce. We take just a tiny bit of lemon, gonna help us fix just a little bit of the acidity, and voila, and our sauce is ready. So good. Now we take a serrated knife. Just cut the bun in half, cut the bread in half. We're going to toast it after the meat is done. So our bun is cut. While we have a serrated knife, this is the best knife to slice tomato. So just slice your tomato in pretty small slices unless you want it big, but up to you. So just slice your tomato and have it ready. Perfect. Just an anti-splasher. Okay, our meat is almost over. Almost done. You can check it by the doneness with your hand. I'm gonna start toasting the bun with no fat, you know, just a little bit of olive oil that's left in the grease from the meat. And we're gonna toast our bun while the meat is finishing cooked. Just move it around. You can see the doneness is gonna rest. We'll want a medium rare. Our bun should be pretty toasted by this point. Yes, they are. I'm just gonna use this splatter also as a wrap to get here. This is also nice and done. Just flip it and actually give it a little crust on the other side. Just move our meat around and you can feel it. It's almost there where it needs to be. At this point, the bread is also toasted on the other side. The meat is done. Just put it in the plate and just let it rest. Preferably a warm temperature, not cold temperature if your AC is on during the summer. What I like to do is just take it, put it in the oven, leave it there, rest. Then we have the buns that are ready. We have our sauce and we have our tomatoes. Voila, the meat has rested. I took a shower so I was not tempted to cut into my meat. And you see it, and now we're going to slice it. It's juicy, but the juices have redistributed in just slices. You can go as thin or as thick as you want. Here's like my rare to medium rare, which I think is the best way to eat it on a sandwich. Just take a little bite. Okay, alright. We're gonna assemble our sandwich. So, base of the sandwich, we take some of our beautiful remoulade and we go ahead in the bottom, a good amount. But also don't over sauce it, you know, don't overdress it. It's nice to feel a little bit. I feel like too many sandwiches in America are overdone. A little of the sette anni pepper, a little of your pickle, just make sure you get that on the bottom. And then we are going to go ahead with our steak. In my case, the filet. In your case, you can put whatever you want. Beautiful. And then just a couple of pieces of the tomato that we've cut before. I'm gonna put just 3. And always a little sea salt on top of the tomato, never hurts. Take the top, same thing, we take some of the sauce, but not too much, just to, you know, give it a little bit of the flavor, coat it, but not overflow it. And voila, and here's your steak sandwich.